Inspectors target Jefferson County restaurants. We've got the highs and lows in this edition of the Restaurant Report Card.
We begin with Famous Buffet on Twin City Highway in Groves. Inspector Conlin noticed the cold hold was not cold enough, which could lead to food spoiling. Employees had personal drinks while preparing food, which is a violation of good hygienic practices. Food taken out of its original packaging should be labeled and dated. Raw food was mixed with other food, which could lead to cross-contamination. There was no soap at the hand wash facilities. The food contact surfaces needed to be cleaned and sanitized, and all food needs to be kept 6 inches off the floor. Famous Buffet on Twin City Highway gets a 78. Now on to Joe's Pizza and Pasta on Nall Street in Port Neches. The meat needed to be broken down into shallow pans to cool in the walk-in cooler. Employees had personal drinks while preparing food, which is a violation of good hygienic practices. The food contact surfaces needed to be cleaned and sanitized, and the back door was in need of new weather stripping. Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Port Neches gets a 78. Next, we check out Sunwalk on Nederland Avenue. Food taken out of its original containers needs to be labeled and dated. The hand wash facilities needed to be accessible and have hand towels. The floors needed to be cleaned. Broken tiles needed to be fixed. And there were raw wood shelves. The food contact surfaces also needed to be cleaned and sanitized. Sunwalk in Nederland gets an 81. And finally, Inspector Conlin checks out Baytown Seafood on Twin City Highway. Food taken out of its original container needs to be labeled and dated. The hand wash facilities needs towels. The food contact surfaces needs to be cleaned and sanitized, as did the venta hoods. And there was a scoop left in the ice bin. Baytown Seafood in Groves gets an 84.
And here's some more scores to pass along. Sneaky Pete's in Groves, an 88. Daylight Donuts in Port Neches, an 89. Sam's China Inn in Groves, an 89. And Chicken Express in Port Neches, a 90. Some more scores to pass along. Perfect Scores, Dot's Sandwich Shop in Beaumont, Almost Home Child Care in Port Neches, and Boys Haven on North Major. Perfect Scores. For more scores and information, just log on to our website at kfdm.com.